Blue Devil, gang, shit, you already know what it is.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video titled Teen Learns His Fate for 2022 Drive-By Shooting After Taunting Law Enforcement. This is an Edgar. I guess he pulled a drive-by and smoked somebody. And now he finding out whether he going to the big house or whether he going home. Before we press play on this video, I know it's different from what we normally do. But different sometimes is good, right? We need a breath of fresh air sometimes, and being stuck on that Chicano rap garbage or being stuck on that beef with the mugroso, sometimes, bro, it gets overwhelming. You know, not because they're a threat, but because it's boring. It's like they're not gonna do nothing, and I don't want to continue to beat a dead horse, right? So we're going to try to do a couple of videos like this today, and you guys need to run up the comments and run up the likes. Let me know if you like these type of videos. Comment down below, you know, hit the like button. Let's get this in the algorithm. And other than that, I want to send a big salute to everybody that pulled up to last night's live. For those that don't know, we go live every night from 8 to 10 on TheHaterWorld Uncensored. All right, everything's uncensored over there. I mean, things that we don't do here, we do over there. So pull up TheHaterWorld Uncensored. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video. Let's see if this Edgar gets to go home or goes to the big house. So with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider reaction. Let's go.
We begin with new reaction after a teenager pleads guilty to charges stemming from a deadly drive-by shooting.
Yeah, today 17-year-old Isaac Gonzalez was in court. In 2022, police say Gonzalez and another teen killed an innocent woman when they shot up at the wrong house. An Airbnb guest was also hurt.
I think I remember this, bro. But look, it's crazy how a lot of these fucking youngsters are just doing random shootings. I was just watching a video right now of two Las Vegas teens that ran over. You guys remember there was two kids in the car. They ran over a chief of police, an old man, not knowing he was a chief of police or ex-chief of police. And they were Edgars. One was black, one was white, but they were Edgars. And here you got another Edgar just randomly doing stupid shit. It's crazy because I don't want to sound like the type of guy that says back in my day, but back in my day, bro, we would have got beat by the homies for doing some random shit like that. You know, listen, I don't know what the difference is between back then and now, but I know that back then, to beef where I'm from, you had to go through a boot camp. You know, the homies would assign you. They will assign a little homie to an older homie, right? And that older homie would have to take you with him, whatever he was doing for that whole week or that whole month, or until he felt that it was right. You would be stuck to that guy, right? If he went on the mission, you went on the mission. If he was at home smoking, you'd be right there smoking. When it was time to go do this, you had to roll with him. You know, so that way you went through a boot camp and you would know what to do and what not to do. I know that's how I learned a lot of things myself, you know. But there is a lot of youngsters nowadays that you try to teach them and they don't want to hear it, bro. They think they know it all. They think they're bigger than the program. They think they're somebody, and somehow they think they're in charge, right? And I think that's the difference now. People just get into gangs. They don't go through no boot camp. They don't go through no, nobody checks them off. They just, oh, he's down. He kicks it every day. All right, cool, get him in. And you truly don't know what they're about. So let's continue.
As more than 100 bullets were fired into the home.
Now, Gonzalez will spend decades behind bars. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita is live. And Hannah, neighbors talk to you about the victim.
That's right. A next-door neighbor who says she knew the victim is disappointed with this plea deal. Isaac Gonzalez will be eligible for parole in about 20 years.
Wow.
And this next-door neighbor is skeptical. He's even remorseful.
I looked on my camera and I basically saw everything.
Like a war zone, with more than 100 shots fired into a home. That's how Erica Campos describes October 4th, 2022. Her next-door neighbor was killed when police say 2 teenagers shot up the wrong house on Bald Mountain Drive.
100 shots, homie. And why are they shooting at the crib? Why are they shooting at the crib? Listen, I don't want to give up the sauce how we do it in Southern Cali, but I think everybody knows. We don't do drive-bys. We don't shoot at random houses. You know, we don't shoot at random cars. We walk up on you. We walk up on you. So, unless he's trying to send a message or something, but my boy, I mean, it is a powerful message, 100 shots, right? Powerful. But bro, you don't know who's inside that pad. You don't know if there's any kids there. You don't know if there's any females there. Non-gang related people. But I will tell you, even in like Southside gangs, there's a lot of reckless people. I once one of my homeboys had beef one time. He had moved into a rival gang's area, and you know they didn't want him there because that whole apartment complex was that gang. And by my homie being there, it was like, nah, fool, like this is not, you know, you're not supposed to be here. And I do remember they went up to his front door and they shot it with an AK, not with an AK, my bad, with a shotgun, right? They shot the door and the front window, you know. And the homie was like, fool, this is where my kid usually right here in the front, in the crib. You know, luckily that day he was in the back, but they would have got him. They would have got the little kid. You know, so like I said, there is reckless people. Even when it comes to Southsiders, blacks, whites, there's reckless people, bro. You know, but it just seems like nowadays all these Edgars are a little cuckoo, right? But let's go.
For that to happen to someone so innocent, I mean, it's just wrong.
Campos remembers 25-year-old Novita Brazil as a sweet woman. She tells us she sometimes speaks to the victim's brother when he checks up on the house.
He's so sad, and he feels bad too because he's the one who told her she could live here, and it happened like quickly after she moved in here.
An Airbnb guest was also injured in the drive-by shooting. Police arrested Isaac Gonzalez and another teenager.
Look at this punk, homie. Look. I know what a lot of people are going to say. Oh, he's with the business. He shot 100 rounds. That ain't the business, homie. That ain't the business. That's lame activity. That's a weenie. That's a scary weenie right there. This fool will not walk up on you and smoke you. This fool is the type of guy that'll do that, all right? You can tell because that's exactly what he did. He don't know who's inside. Oh, I don't want nobody to see me. I'm going to just shoot at the house and run. That's cowardness. That's a weenie. That's not a man, homie. That's not gangster. That's not like that. Oh, that's a top dog right there. Oh, yeah, my brother locked up for smoking somebody. He shot 100 rounds into a house. That's not gangster. That's not gangster, bro. Gangster is walking up on your op that plays the same game you play, right? You guys are both in the streets. You walk up to your op and you get him. And him only. It ain't gangster to kill innocent people, homie. It ain't gangster to kill bystanders. This fool's a wimp. This fool is a wimp.
Both bonded out of jail and were on the run. Authorities say Gonzalez taunted law enforcement on social media before he was rearrested.
Hold on, how do you get bond on murder? What the fuck? Where the fuck this happened at, homie? Look at this fool bragging on social media. Tell everyone at gang unit I say catch me. This fool a lame, bro. I could tell. I was gonna say something stupid. Let me just shut the fuck up. Good thing I didn't say it. Good thing I didn't say it. Listen to this guy, bro. This guy's a fucking weenie. Look at this fool. I mean, all right, let's say he belongs to a gang, right? Let's just say he belongs to a gang. Let's just say he belongs to a Southside gang. I don't think the homies would approve of this. I don't think the homies would be like, fuck yeah, fool, you shot into a fucking house and you kill an old lady. Hell yeah, bro, you a G. I don't think so. So maybe he is from a gang, but maybe not a Mexican gang. Maybe he from a black gang or a white gang. Where they see that as, oh, that fool smoked somebody, 100 shots, young Dolph. Because I don't see him being from a Mexican gang, bro. I don't. I really don't.
Social media before he was rearrested.
I'm gonna get another bond too. I'm gonna get another bond.
Today, the 17-year-old smirked in
I'm going to get another bond. I'm going to get another bond. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. They're young and stupid, right? They don't realize what's going on, right? So I think that he going to find out 10 years from now, 5 years from now. Damn, I fucked up. But it ain't going to be till like 5-10 years from now, bro. He going to look back at this. Because when you're young, listen, when you're young, bro, you think like this. Look, there's an episode of Capone over on Vlad TV, right? There's an episode of Capone over on Vlad TV where he says that when he was a youngster, his dream was to go to prison and become a boss in prison. And I believe him because when I was young, bro, I had a list of things that I wanted to do by the time I turned 21 to get them out the way. You know, all these lists that I had to do with gangs and you know, being outside. So I believe it, because when you're young, bro, you're really not thinking. And this kid doesn't realize, bro, that he just fucked up his entire life.
court, but pleaded guilty as part of an agreement.
I'm sure he doesn't really understand what his actions did to people in their lives and stuff like that. But I'm sure, like in 5 years after sitting there, it's not going to be funny anymore to him. I guarantee that.
Campos doesn't think the punishment fits the crime.
Not that maybe they should take his life, but he should at least do life for that.
Facts. Listen, when everybody is gone right now, okay, let me make this clear to everybody. Right now, the Edgar got his family, all his friends from right now. All the people that, you know, he probably just got out of school. So all his school friends, all his homies, all the girls that he knows, dad, mom. So he to him, it's like, it's no big deal. They gonna be there for me. But 2-3 years, they're all gonna start falling off, bro. The dad and not the dad and mom. The friends are gonna fall off. The girls, the homies, the hood. They're all gonna slowly fall off. And all that's gonna be left is his mom and dad. And if they get tired of it, they might fall off too. And at the end, he's going to be there by himself, bro. Thinking about the stupid shit that he did. And it's going to be too late to change it. That's why, to all the young kids that are watching, trust me when I tell you, it ain't cool to show off or think you're this guy, this bad. It ain't cool. You know what's cool? Taking care of business. I tell my nephews all the time, look, right now, you guys are 16, 17. If you really pay attention to what you want to do in life, right now, start right now, though. If you want to start a business, you want to learn a trade, whatever it might be, right? You start right now. In 10 years from now, you'll be rich, right? But they don't see the longevity. They see the overnight success. Right, like, oh, nah, 10 years? Who cares? Nah, that's too long. It's really not. If you're 16, by the time you're 26, before you're 30, you're fucking rich already. Consistency, bro. Open up a business, work for 10 years, you'll be straight. You feel me? But they don't see the longevity. They just see the, oh, if it doesn't happen right now, I'm cool. And then when they actually do turn 26, they're like, man, I should have started that business. But they don't listen, bro. Kids, it's hard to get through to them, right? But listen, we're going to kill this video where Elaine called it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one once again. We go live tonight, 8 p.m. Pull up, TheHaterWorld Uncensored. Salute to Lovely. She sent me a care package today. Salute to the whole media team. TheHaterWorld Media on Instagram. Everybody taps in, so make sure you tap in too. Run up the comments, run up the likes. Let me know if this Edgar's a gangster or a moron. Leave it down below. I will reply if I can. And with that being said, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.